Welcome, Snack Attackers. My name is Jason, and I have another potentially fantastic product to review for you guys today. Now, as you can see, the napkin is out, which means I believe this product is going to be messy. And, well, that's it. I believe this product is going to be messy. You know what? Let's bring it out, and then we'll begin our discussion. I've been jumping the gate. I've been shooting the horse before it could walk. Is that a saying? I don't think I've ever heard that before. Did I just come up with that? I don't know. This is the brand new Monterey extra crunchy Diablo chicken taquitos. I'm gonna put those there. Hopefully they don't get the glare. I'm looking at the viewfinder to make sure this time. Haha! I think I've solved it. I very much think I've solved it. Hold it below the light at a slight angle so it doesn't glare. I'm learning. Now, I've told you guys how I review products like this, these weird frozens like ready to eat. If microwave instructions are on the box, I'm microwaving it. And there are microwave instructions on the box. Now, what does that remove? The extra crunchy! It's no longer extra crunchy, it's extra soft and soggy! Here they are. They're in their completed form. The serving suggestion and microwave, well, they're a little crunch to them. More than you would expect for the microwave. Okay, yes, let's begin our discussion, our talking, all of that. How familiar am I with taquitos? Not super familiar. I've had a few. I was more of the, I think same brand, but mini tacos. And I think they were essentially the same thing. It was a corn, small thing with meat or cheese on the inside. I was a weird kid. I'm still a weird adult. I would dip them in soy sauce. Pretty weird. Not something that you would normally do. But I would dip everything in soy sauce. And it was a mixture of soy sauce and sriracha, and I still do that. Like, that's just something I do in my life. It's pretty weird. Amongst other things. I'm not saying I'm a paragon of normality in all other senses, and it's just that one very specific thing. No, I'm more a paragon of weirdness, and there are some times where my Venn diagram intersects with normality, but not very frequently. Any who's it what's it, let's start talking about some of these features and all of that. So it's in a crispy seasoned shell. Diablo chicken is the flavor. I guess Diablo is a flavor now. It's just, I mean, that's just it. What's the flavor? Diablo. What does that mean? I don't know. It's hot, I guess. Because, like, it's not even saying a specific pepper or a specific, like, region of flavor. You can taste the quality. Delicious chicken. Devilish spices. Authentic recipe. Devilish spices? That's just like what we're selling it on? What flavor is that? Ah, the devil. Excuse me, what? Come again? You want to run that by me one more time? What flavor is that chicken? Oh, devil. Devil flavor. Tastes like the devil. You know. The devil. I'd be like, oh, this is a cookout I'm not supposed to be at. I'll be literally anywhere else. Oh my god. God. This was purchased at Julasco for $6.99. Kind of a lot, but you get 21 taquitos. Each serving, 3 serving, so it's seven servings per the container. 220 calories, high in sodium a little bit, but like this is kind of a lunch thing. Like, I don't know. I treat taquito as like a lunch. Like this, 3 of these. Like if I were, for some reason I had this like in my daily life, 3 taquitos and like a side of rice and beans. Like that's it. That's lunch, you know. But let's get to the trial. Smells like all the taquitos smell like. You know what I mean? Like fake-sican? Is that a word? Fake Mexican? Fake-sican? Yeah? I don't know. Let's find out. I mean, let's not find out about the word. Let's find out what it tastes like. 3, 2, 1. Snack attack. Okay. Weirdly got a little bit of crisp to it. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the mic. I'll try another bite much closer, and that's microwave. So that's pretty good. That means if you put this in the oven, you're gonna get some crispy, some nice and crispy stuff. Flavor, not bad. Couldn't tell it was chicken. If I had to guess, I'd say ground beef. Diablo chicken. No, it tastes like ground beef. But the Diablo, not bad. Pleasant heat. Reminiscent to me of, I think they did like, I believe, and I'll look it up and I'll talk to the editor about this, that El Monterey or one of the other like similar brands did like a white chili chicken flavor thing, and it kind of tastes like that. It also actually kind of tastes like something we did review on this channel, which is the chicken tacos from Walmart, the street tacos. It actually tastes kind of like that, although this chicken tastes like ground beef. Oh, I said I'd be closer. I lied. Let me actually be closer. Okay, ready? This is almost ASMR now. I hope that picked up. Otherwise, I just look like an idiot. More so than I already do on a daily basis. Yeah, I said before you, editor. Self-burn before you can burn me. Should really stop talking with my mouth full. Full? Okay. Yeah, there's some pleasant heat. Not bad flavor. Again, tastes like it tastes more ground beefy to me, probably because of the texture. It's not like pieces of chicken, it's almost like chicken ground. Are you sure this isn't ground beef? It's ground up. I've never seen ground chicken before. It's normally in like shreds. I mean, even on the box, like, zoom in. I mean, I know you did earlier, but zoom in again a lot more. It looks like ground beef. It's not bad. I want to say it's not bad. It's probably not good for you, but, like, if you're buying taquitos, do you really care? Probably not. I will say, of the El Monterey taquitos that are available on shelves right now, this is the best of them. That being said, that's not a very high bar to surpass. That's like saying I'm the fastest man with no legs and no ability to run. I wasn't trying to be ableist there. I was trying to illustrate like the fastest of people. Like, I'm the fastest log of all the logs. Is that better? I feel like that's still somewhat offensive to paraplegic people. I'm not trying to be. I was trying to be comedic. I should have cut all of this, but I'm going to leave it in because, well, I'm not, but I'm going to tell the editor to leave it in because of reasons. I don't know. This is a weird video, I think. I think a lot of these videos are pretty weird, but I think this one specifically has gone in a weird tangent. Let's get back to our metrics, our normal metrics of judging things. It is a snack attack, yes. Out of 10, I will give it 7.7. It's not bad. Yeah, that was not bad. The question we ask around here is not, was I unintentionally offensive to paraplegic, probably athletes, who I don't think that there are any paraplegic athletes who are watching these videos currently, but if I do get big and in the future paraplegic athletes are watching it and like I get canceled for this, then this is almost a disclaimer at the end. No, the question we ask around here is, would I buy it again? The answer is, if I was in the mood for taquitos, which is not very frequently, but I think I'd probably buy one box of taquitos a year, I would buy these ones. These are the ones I would buy over any of the other flavors. It has a pleasant heat, it has a pleasant, that crisp is actually great. In the microwave, I've never gotten a crisp from one of these taquitos before. That's why I used to cook it in the oven. That's why when I got out here, I was like, this isn't going to be crunchy. We took away the extra crunchy. But no, it's still crunchy. And there's heat building. And I love it. Yes, I would buy it again. I probably will the next time I buy taquitos next year. This day next year. Because like I said, I buy it once a year. Special day on my calendar. Taquito day. It's today. Well, actually, it was when I bought it, which was not today. A few days ago. On my calendar, do you think taquito day is when I buy it or when I eat them? I think it's when I buy it, but I'm open to your interpretation. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun YouTube stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.